Hey, Bree, how you doing, girl? How you getting along? Yeah, you too. You have a good one, gal. What you been up to today? You're sleeping? I wake you up. Hello, Sean. What do you do? Sleep with the computer on, Bree? Mm-mm. My damn neck is stiff tonight. I was walking across a little open spot there today and hung my toe on a damn piece of tin. Busted my tail. Oh, okay. I, I don't bounce as good as I used to. My neck just sore as a some gun. Dang, you went to bed early tonight, didn't you, Bree? Well, we got one more cold night, and then it's supposed to start straightening up around here. I mean, you didn't have to chase any horses tonight. I've been around a lot of farmers and ranchers, and that don't always hold true, though. Some of the hardest partying people I ever met in my life could be called a farmer and rancher. What are y'all doing this time of year? Besides just taking care of livestock. John, what you up to? There we go now. Getting about the mood to fix me a toddy, and I got to look around. I don't have a single thing in this trailer. Get me a bottle. I can mix a couple drinks. Good morning, Cookie. Hmm. Everybody's had a rough. I'm ready for it to warm up around here. But it's supposed to be 20 tonight. Then I don't think it's supposed to get below freezing again for a few days. I'm tired of this cold weather. I don't like it. Like everybody's tired today. I thought it not come up tonight. I thought, well, I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. Yeah, I come on up for a little bit. Tomorrow night view normally comes up this time of the night. If I come on at all, I come on early. And it don't like much. 20 minutes and be morning cooking. What you got going tomorrow, Cookie? When you when you day drinking, breathe. What are you drinking? Damn it. Hello. Doing very good. Everybody gets moved. How you doing, Fairy Dust? Oh, it's Cookie's fault, huh? Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm glad somebody blaming somebody else for something instead of me. Hey, how you doing, Kenny? Hello, Dice. How you doing? Slipped in. I didn't even see you. Well, might be a wild night. If everybody's day drinking, they might really be night drinking too. What do you mean you were sneaky? Oh, thank you, Mr. Kenny. Cookie, what are you drinking, bud? No, I looked up and I didn't realize it came in. Okay.
Howdy, guys.
Hello, Mr. Ford. How'd you get the Ford man next?
How did I get what now?
Ford man handle on here.
Oh, that used to be my CB handle when I talked on CB radio.
Okay.
And of course, like I've always said, I always like Ford cars and trucks. So and I used to just have my name, Kenneth Oaks, on here, but then I come to find out there's more. When you go and search Kenneth Oaks, it shows more than one Kenneth Oaks on here. So I thought, well, I better put something else on there with that so that they know that this is actually me. So and that's
It's just like me on that Ron Darrell. There's so many Rons on here. Darrell's not my name. Darrell's my buddy's name, the one I fish with and stuff. And
yeah,
he, we do stuff on this channel together. Well, but there's so many Rons that just Ron D is an easy way for them to keep up with me.
yeah,
Look like you're having a good time on your premieres this afternoon.
yeah. I had a good one. Yeah, and about missed that. About I did another one there about 11 o'clock this evening. About a little over an hour ago for me. Uh, uh, um, it was some more Christmas stuff. If
Yeah, I
anybody
saw it.
if anybody hadn't had a chance to go back and hadn't had a chance to look at it, please feel free to go back and look at it. Give
Yeah, I
it
watched it.
a
I
yeah,
watched it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that one I couldn't have in the raid parade because it was too long. It was 30 minutes. It's about 30 minutes. But that one I had in the raid parade today, it was actually 15. So
yeah, I saw it too. I hate that when that happens, where it does. You wake up and you think it's the next morning. One time I messed around, laid down like that, went to sleep and woke up. And I thought, damn, might as well get up, get ready to go to work. I got up and got dressed, walked out and got my pickup, and just happened to glance down. Hit it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought it was like 6:30 in the morning.
yeah, I'm trying to get rid of all the footage I got in my phone so uh, I can save room for more footage for later on because um,
Hello, Kathleen.
hey Kathleen,
It's Cat.
yeah, yeah, there's such a big delay between the StreamYard chat and the YouTube side.
Yeah,
I
it
seen
is.
her, I seen her on the StreamYard before I saw her on the YouTube side.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually not that way. Usually the YouTube's one you'll see it on first. Lag for it gets the StreamYard.
But yeah, to be exact, it's about 29 minutes and 25 seconds that last premiere I did there. And I've got one more I'm gonna put out on I'm gonna put out next Friday.
Fairy does. I like I like Derek and his wife, but he gets so loud sometimes I can't handle it. I gotta go. It it it, it starts getting on my nerves after a while. Yeah, a lot. Everyone used to the sense of just pretty straightforward. Now, hell, it's a rap sheet.
Is that something we all got to fill out again this year?
Yeah, some of them, some people.
I was thinking that was only every 10 years you had to fill that out.
Long time ago, it was every 4 years. Then I think they went to every 10. Yeah,
Do they is it all done online now or do they mail it to you?
I haven't got one this year. I don't know. Oh well, everybody's got days like that. Fred does.
Hmm.
There's no way in hell that I would get on a live on YouTube before I had my second cup of coffee. I don't even want to talk to the live people, much less somebody on a computer.
Hmm.
I really don't want to talk to anybody till I got one cup of coffee down, and not real sociable until I get that second one down. But I didn't say I was plumb sociable. I'm saying I can talk to people anyway after the second cup. I probably wouldn't win a Miss Favorite contest or anything.
Hmm.
What kind of coffee you drink, Kathleen?
I drink Folgers all the time.
Drink Folgers?
Either that or I'll buy the Food City brand, the Food Club brand. It's like Folders, as long as it's classic roast, classic medium roast. I don't drink Maxwell House. That's for sure.
Well, used to I drank Folgers and I done swapped off the old original Maxwell.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and you did just exactly opposite. Janice,
Hey, Janice.
okay. What kind of coffee you drink, TGIL? Where does? And Janet.
I noticed after my premiere today, I lost a. I don't know if it was a YouTube thing or what, but I lost a couple of subs today.
I lost one, but I picked up uh 7 or 8 subs today.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was at like 1,000 and mine gets like a yo-yo. I was at like 1,000 and like 45 or something like that, and then I went back down to 1,043.
Well,
I've learned that it gets like that from time to time. A yo-yo, it'll go up and down.
Chino, talk about that in a long time. Yeah, I get along with coffee. They get it too weak or too stout sometimes for me. Get stout enough, it starts getting bitter. Well, then I don't.
Yeah, I don't like that bitterness in coffee.
You don't
No,
either.
I that that a lot of times when I go to a restaurant or something, I always ask them if it's really strong coffee or if it's. They'll let me try it before I actually get a cup
Oh, Jim,
to have with my meal. But hey, Jim.
I think I'm at 195 now or something like that. I can't get to 200. Yeah, that'll help it sometimes.
Well, I've tried that. I've tried that. It didn't help me. It didn't help my coffee none at all. I've tried that salt. And I definitely don't like Pal's coffee. We have Pal's here, and of course, it's only a franchise. It's only in my area.
Somebody
And
said something about Starbucks on here, and I've been to Starbucks twice, and I hate their damn coffee. Costs 10 damn too much, and it ain't worth the dang. Some people crazy about it though.
Yeah, you're gonna spend like $5, $6, $7 on one cup of coffee.
Yeah, I know people are crazy about it. Boy, that's the only place they'll drink coffee. Got TGIF. I got a crazy thumb too. Okay, I think it's posted up, but I'll post it again. Tell you what, I'm feeling a whole lot better. I can't get rid of this damn cough. They claim that's just part of that. I tell you what makes me mad in them hotel rooms, Kathleen, is they give you that little bitty pot that's not even one cup of coffee hardly.
No, that's all you get. You get one that's decaf and one that's regular, and that's all you make. Yeah, out of it.
I
Hey
tried,
Jim.
I tried that, Kathleen, and I didn't like it. It made me call work. How you doing, Jim?
Ain't doing much. Sitting around drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes.
For you, that's what we were talking about. What kind of coffee everybody drank.
I drink Maxwell House.
That's what I
I drink too much coffee sometimes.
I used to. I got where I don't drink all it. This is not a smoker's coffee, Kathleen. It's for me having that damn virus. It's just crap running down my throat.
Hey, Kenny, my wife said hi.
Hey Ashley.
Hi, Kitty.
I tried it a couple times, Kathleen, but I don't know. It was more trouble to me than smoking was.
But I'm very thankful. I've never had a desire to even do that stuff.
Oh,
I quit 3 times to start back.
I never have wanted to quit. That's the reason I don't quit.
thanks. Ask Kenny how much snow he has.
How much snow do you have, Kenny?
I don't think I've gotten any so far. I don't think.
We got dusting.
We got about an inch of sleet and snow here. But it's slick now, boy. It got up just right above freezing, and that stuff started melting, and then it froze back over.
I know I ain't had a chance to work on that power steering pump yet.
Oh, you'll get it.
No, it's not a good habit.
No, I don't. I have no desire to. So, to be honest with you, like I said before in other live streams, I think I've even said it a couple times on my own live stream.
Okay.
I personally can't stand the smell of it myself. So
Oh,
I
oh.
can't either, except when I'm awake.
if if I'm around smoke and stuff and somebody smokes really heavy, it cuts my breathing off. So I have to just kind of back
Walk
away.
away.
Yeah.
Well, if I know it bothers somebody, I won't smoke around. And
We're coming to you.
I'll be around people that did it. I had an aunt that she had asthma real bad, a lot of problems with her lungs. And I get around her, I go all day long, not smoke cigarettes. But now,
How's your sister, Ron?
she's doing a little bit better. I'm really amazed.
That's good.
Yeah, she was sitting up, and they still got her on one of them COVID wards.
Yeah.
I haven't got to hear as good as her husband is. They sitting up, talking a little bit, got her eating a little bit. That was the main thing. She would eat.
Ask Ron if you want to meet with me.
Now that's something I can't stand very much. I hate cold coffee.
I drank mine cold, and I can't stand hot coffee.
Well, it's got to be hot to me.
Burns my throat out.
Oh, you drink cold coffee all the time?
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't stand cold coffee. It's got to be.
Sometimes I put ice in it.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't. I try. To me, cold coffee that makes it even more bitter to me.
No, they didn't. They were talking about doing it, but they didn't have to. So they haven't so far. I don't think they will in bad shape.
Hey, ask Ron if you want to meet with me.
Hello, Lorraine.
Hey, Lorraine.
Ask him. Right. Tell me something.
One of these days, I'm gonna come to Houston.
Hey, come on. Maybe we
No,
can meet.
Ron. He coming in 2 months.
Maybe we can meet up.
So I'm like,
Ron, I
Do what? Rose up. Everybody's going to sleep tonight.
I'm not going. Go ahead.
I've already been in bed once. I'll be up rest of the night.
You must be like me, a night owl.
Hello, Victoria. How you doing, girl?
I like that hoot owl shift.
You'll be like Ron, babe, during the day.
Hey, Victoria.
Yeah. You know, it's funny what people like drinks and stuff. I know a bunch of people that get up in the morning and drink hot Dr. Pepper, and it's good. That's not for me. We got a Victoria, Texas down here too, and
What town is it? Where's you live at?
Which part of Texas do you live in?
I live in Waco, right in the middle.
Wayne.
It's about halfway between Dallas and Houston.
That's not a bad deal.
No, it's not. I'm about 180 miles, 120 miles from Dallas.
How far is he close to Fort Worth?
You close to Fort Worth?
About 115, 120 miles. Not too.
I've been everywhere, man.
It, like I say, I'm 180 from Houston and about 120 from Dallas and
Yeah.
100 from Austin and about 180 from San Antonio. So I'm sitting just about the center of the damn state.
I'll tell him where you're from. Tell him you got a friend that was in Houston.
She has a friend that lives in Houston.
Who does?
He's a military doctor.
Like a military doctor.
Oh,
He's overseas right now.
He's over in Yemen right now, wherever that is.
yeah.
Ron's been in the army.
You
You've
haven't
been in the
played.
army too?
Do what?
You've been in the military too?
Yeah. Yep. I was in the Army.
Thanks for your service, brother.
Yeah, same to go. You know, all things, I was in the construction business when I went in the Army and they put me in a damn medic.
Afghanistan. I'm not sure. You can have it. Nothing but mom.
Her uncle was in Vietnam.
Do what?
Her uncle was in Vietnam a long time ago.
That's where I was at. I'm an old boy.
Some bad people over, ain't there?
Oh, yeah. Anybody shooting at you is always bad.
Yeah.
Don't care where you at.
There's a lot of bad people everywhere.
Do what?
I said there's a lot of bad people everywhere.
Yeah.
I was a puppy dog.
They've been fighting all their life. They don't know no different. What people don't realize is the French was over there for 40 years before we went. So them people been fighting for 100 years, you know.
Yeah.
That's just like getting up and putting their britches on. You know. Kathleen, I did the same thing you did. I laid down a couple times today. I don't normally do that. I couldn't get enough sleep.
I actually slept from about I guess I went to bed about
Skinny's and
6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. Slept till about 1:30 this afternoon. Yesterday afternoon.
I'm gonna night.
You like that night owl too, don't you?
Yeah.
I do
Well,
some of my
see,
best work in the nighttime.
Tell Ron what I'm doing. Look.
the thing
She over
about
there
it
had
is, if I ever get a job anymore in auto mechanics, I can't be I, I can't be sleeping half the day away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe you get you a night shift.
Tell Ron I woke up today.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't know. I don't know. No most mechanics around here, they close at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was working on this house at night.
I woke up.
Well, you didn't wake me up. I just
Well, we married.
We used to do a lot of plant rebuilds. They'd have a shutdown over 3 or 4 days, and we'd go in there and get them early work 9 o'clock, get them back up, you know, real fast. And I always liked that nighttime. Go to work, maybe work 12 hours, but if you do it at night, nobody gonna mess with you. You know, you can do your job. all the big wigs that done went home, and
Yeah.
I was like that.
Yeah, I was over here hammering banging all night long. Woke her mom up. She lives
Kathleen,
next door to us. And yeah, I woke her up. She had to work the next day.
Kathleen, that ain't always
Had to quit
true now.
working.
Sometimes when you do what your body tells you to do, it gets you in trouble. Oh, Troy.
Hey, Troy, yes.
What's up, Troy?
Yeah, and most parts stores they close anywhere between 4 and 5 o'clock every day around here.
Down here, a lot of them stay open, but there's some of them stay open 24 hours. There's a bunch of them stay open till 10, 11
That's
o'clock.
pretty good.
Not around here, they don't. Not in my area, they don't.
Well, that applies about anything, doesn't it, Kathleen?
It's gonna be 23 degrees where you're at.
Hell, they call it's 20 right now.
Yeah, that's Kenny's weather.
Mine, I just looked at mine a while ago. It's 20. That's what it's supposed to be tonight. Last night it was like
Ours,
13 or something.
ours is 27. Gonna feel like 20 tonight. I step out there a while ago. I got back in the house.
It's gonna be 21 to 25.
It says it's 29 degrees.
I don't like it. I don't like that cold weather stuff.
Feels like 21.
Kathleen, I'm like you, or I don't know how in the hell I had time to work on face of business since I retired. I could take some of that. Me and Kenny like
I'm coming to Australia.
me and Kenny like that hot weather.
Yeah, I like it about
Me
65.
too.
But you figure when it's 20 degrees outside and them gals got all them coats and stuff on, you can't tell what kind of pictures they got. If it's 100 degrees out there, they don't wear a hell of a lot of clothes.
Oh,
We get Kenny laughing again here in a minute.
They get him like, never really like it. You know, like,
I can laugh all night long. I even laugh in my sleep.
Like Perry does. Hmm. 16th a little nippy. We supposed to get rid of all his eyes tomorrow, so I'll get rid of that. I ain't handling cold. I don't like that eye for snow.
Yeah.
tell Ron I'm going to come and move in, though. I'm going to Texas. I'm tired of this weather.
I spent 2 years up in Indiana, about, I don't know, 50 miles from Great Lake. I saw all the snow I ever want to see. Get that lake effect snow. It wouldn't even be a storm or anything. You go to bed one night, wake up the next morning, be a foot of snow on the ground.
You originally from Indiana?
When I was up there in Indiana, I was delivering them RVs. I
Oh,
worked for a company up there.
Yeah, Uncle Cousin with us.
I got family that lives up in there.
lot of the Elkhart.
They can keep that snow.
Oh man, yeah. I tell you what, them people that went to water side got a little cool weather this year.
Hey, tell him you put this cat in the bathtub. Tell him.
You should have seen it a while ago. I put that cat in the bathtub and that his tail got big. He got mad.
A cat don't usually like baths.
This cat's named after you, Kenny.
No.
It's named after you.
I about got tore all pieces.
Cat, you better.
Ain't you? You're named after Kenny.
Cat, you better leave it alone if you try to give it a bath.
Yeah.
He's asleep now. His name's Kenny.
At least Dandy is.
So Kenny.
Around that
He's
town,
a,
Cookie.
he's a rescue cat.
Here.
I went there basically
Okay.
for.
There he is. Look at that thing.
It's named after you, Kenny.
What's that?
This cat.
Big old cat.
Named after me?
Kenny the cat.
That's a big old tomcat.
Hmm.
I'd rather have a tomcat. I don't like them girl cats that well.
You mommy boy.
I don't need no more of them.
I found my bed for tonight.
One's enough, really.
This little old bulldog I got enough for me.
That little cat don't eat much, though. That's a good thing about it.
Glad you're back, Miss Victoria. Yeah. Oh, pets are good. They're a lot of company. When that other dog of mine died, I was gonna get another one. I went about a month and a half. I thought, I'm gonna get another one. He's a character. He's the wildest dog I ever saw. You hear it all the time. Bree must have went back to bed.
Yeah. She must have, because I hadn't seen her in the last little bit.
No. But you know, she said she was in bed asleep. Got up.
Yeah, well, she.
I always sit here on the couch with my size 9s on the coffee table.
What is Papa doing?
See?
Yeah, we're
Got my
gonna.
size 9s on the coffee table.
That's Kenny. What is Papa doing?
I saw her comment where she said that she just got up to pee or something.
Yeah.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. And
That's Kenny. Oh.
Kenny. You know that
Yeah.
deal we were talking about last night?
yeah.
I did a bunch of digging today and I found it. What it was, somebody had blocked him and then hit him. So it didn't show up on anything.
It didn't.
Uh-uh. Yeah. I knew it didn't show up on any of my stuff.
So is he now unblocked now?
I think so. But I wouldn't have just let him find out if he is or not. Oh, everybody needs to talk real loud where we can keep Bree awake.
Yeah.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. But, that's what I got into before. I couldn't find, when they hid that, it doesn't show anywhere.
I can't even watch Pawpaw been up to.
Oh, he's asleep.
Sleep.
Yeah. He went out. He went to the store today. Got some soups and stuff, so we'd have something to do for the next couple of days because it looks like we're gonna be stuck in the house.
Okay. You know, I said, asking. You really asking. I've seen it in
Hey, Kenny, you want that cat?
No,
Why not?
He's wild on furniture. I said, shoot that stupid thing.
no, I got a dog, and I doubt seriously.
He's bad on leather, like leather
I,
furniture.
I doubt seriously my dog would even get along with another animal.
How's his dog doing?
How's your dog doing?
Well, I mean, she's about the same. I mean, she doesn't take any type of training at all. I think part of the problem is it got taken from its mama too soon, and I
Yeah,
think done some. I was told that it does something genetically in the mind of the dog
yeah.
to where it doesn't connect.
Good night, Bree. Sleep good, girl.
Good night, Bree. Is that her name?
I never have been a cat person. I always liked dogs.
I'll keep one.
And I've always had people tell me, said when the cat goes to the bathroom, it stinks a lot worse than dog.
I know. I was in the tub one day, and that cat went in that litter box. I said, "Get out of here!" It was rotten.
That's something that surprised me about this little old dog I got. Oh, got an echo on something. Got
What they gotta do like we do, they gotta go.
What's wrong?
no, but that little old dog of mine wasn't but 6 weeks old, and he never has messed up the house.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Tell him about this cat. He don't like her.
You can't put a cat under cover either. I done that.
Yeah.
Tear you all to pieces. You try to walk
Yeah.
a cat before.
I don't mind reptiles.
You don't
It's like a rattler or cottonmouth or grass snake or copperhead. Now those I'm not gonna put up.
No.
We had a snake in the
They gonna die if I'm around.
Yeah, I like a dead snake better than a live one.
I'm out in the woods, something away from my house. If I won't mess with them, I'll leave them alone. But
Yeah.
if they're around my house or Where my dog's going, they gonna get popped.
You're gonna be mad at me when I take
What's your order?
order me a python. Order me a cage to put it
But
in.
I'll shoot that snake when you bring a python in here. Can you put the snake in the house?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I'll mail it to Ron because I bought
I don't do snakes or spiders either one.
Spiders don't bother me. I just don't like snakes.
The snakes and the if snakes
Babe, turn on the porch light.
around my area, I'm gonna be dead in no time. Go ahead and answer that question there, Ron. You got a question there in the chat there.
I ain't gonna tell you, Bree. You just have to wait till the next video.
Turn on the porch light. They can't see.
I'm gonna show you what it looks like outside.
Glad I'm not where Bree can hit me.
Whoop, he just knocked himself plumb off the.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bree, you'll have to wait till the next video, Bree. That's part of making content. I've done that on a few of mine without telling y'all what it is. But
Well, I got the other video ready to post. I don't know when I'm gonna post it.
do you edit your videos or do you just post them as is?
It sort of depends on what it is. Well, I'm sorry, Bree. Good night.
I cannot wait to meet Bree in person one day.
Eric. I tell you what, have you ever watched the deal on I know some of these other people have on YouTube where that song by James Brown and where I feel good, da, 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 and they'll turn it up, just blast it.
Yeah.
And have you seen that on there where they'll turn it up and stick that speaker right up underneath somebody? Have you watched that on YouTube? Ken?
No, I hadn't seen that now.
Now, you need to look at that. It's hilarious. Them people do everything in the damn world. But I was watching that video of Paula's, and all of them were sitting inside her ambulance. I would have loved to have one of them speakers, and I could have turned that thing on full blast. Them all in that ambulance. Yeah. I used to hunt them cows all the time. Did you know they didn't used to be, when I was a kid, there wasn't any cows in this country.
Yeah. Can you repost the link? He knocked himself.
What on that stuff?
Can you repost the link on the StreamYard
Who?
for Jim?
Oh, okay.
He was asking for it.
I didn't see it ain't come up at night. It come up here now. Yeah, it's on TikTok. I'll sit down and laugh. Does that crack you up, Cookie? I mean, people will fall down and throw stuff and everything in the world. You need to look at that, Kenny.
I'll have to go find that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I lost you.
You probably accidentally pressed that end button. If you're on the phone, it's easy
Yeah,
to do. If you press that leave studio button,
yeah.
then that's what you did.
Bree
Don't
keeps
do
telling me I need to get on TikTok. I got to figure out what she's talking about. I don't know nothing about TikTok food. You ought to seen that little old dog of mine this morning when I dumped him outside.
Yeah.
He hit that snow and ice. He went crazy. Bounced around. He took off running. I call it zooming. He'll just start running, just running around the outside fence and wow, wow, just flying.
Who's the doggy?
Yeah,
Tell him to hold it.
We got them coyotes real bad here.
Mm.
I hate them things.
them
Them
guns.
things running. Yeah, they better not be around my chicken coop back there. I'll get them.
Kenny has bears.
You got bears back there?
No,
I don't have them like I haven't seen any in my, but now in the Pigeon Forge Gallenberg area, I do, but not in my part, not in Kingsport. I haven't seen any.
But tell Kenny whenever we're coming down to Tennessee, tell him.
I like it down Tennessee.
I
Pretty
gotta.
down there.
I need to go bear hunting.
I've been wanting to try some bear meat.
I don't care too much. I've ate it.
You
It's
like
sort of
rabbit hunting?
yeah. I like just about any kind of hunt. Yeah. I like rabbit hunt. I like to hunt most of with a bow. Yeah, that's just I've killed bobcats, coyotes,
Yeah.
javelinas, deer, turkey, and you name it. I pretty well killed it with a bow.
So Kathleen said we had lots of coyotes if you run out.
That's one thing about coyotes, though. They run in packs.
Yeah, they do sometimes. Best time to shoot them coyotes in the spring when them young ones first come out.
Yeah.
You can call them things in. They're dumb. I've called them in when they're scratching on the side of a pickup.
Yeah.
And down here we got a lot of foxes too. And they're dumb. You can call them in. Ain't no problem. I guess the hardest thing to call in is a bobcat or a mountain lion. Those, especially that mountain lion. I never have called but one mountain lion. Now, well, I want to hide off a bear. We get that conversation going again. I've seen a lot of them in Colorado when I was hunting up there, but never have had a tag for them. Yeah, that's what I understand, Kathleen. I told Kat the other day that got too damn old. I wanted to make love on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace. Once.
I'm in the wrong chat.
Well, there's one thing about them bearskin rugs. They tan them hides. They leave
Yeah.
the claws. They leave the claws on. When they make a rug out of them. If everything got too too calm, you know, and you accidentally rolled over on them claws, it might get plumb damn exciting. What's the matter, Jenny? Breathe.
Oh, oh, gee.
What are you like? Don't get Kenny started now.
Do what? I think we got Jim.
Get Kenny.
That's right, Kathleen.
Breathe. Give me the phone.
Now, I have never seen Jim laugh like that.
You got one.
I need
I'll make you laugh.
I just heard him. I just heard Jim snoring.
I'm gonna
You got the claw marks in the right place, then this thing's going to show anyway. Oh, Lord.
Make my insides hurt.
Jim said he's going to go bear hunting tomorrow.
Babe, you ready?
Oh, Lord. Hey, Peace Dragon.
Oh.
My insides hurting.
Hey, how you doing there, William?
I gotta have a smoke on that one.
Bear claw sound yummy. Hey, honey.
Ashley, you better watch Jim.
You might. You might get.
I can't even see you. I can't even do that. Breathe, babe. Breathe. Babe, breathe.
I think my face is red too.
As red as your shirt.
Mm-hmm. I've done a little both of them.
Jim? You alright? You gonna live, bro?
If I don't have a heart attack first.
Oh, what? You better
Make the
speak.
insides hurt. You laugh so hard.
You better
Oh,
speak
God.
later, Jim. I didn't know what you said there for a minute.
So I feel like I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I was laughing so hard.
Hey, look in me. Look in me. He'll laugh where he's going to laugh.
Laughing the best medicine.
That's the most I've seen Jim laugh on here.
Yeah, me too.
That was pretty funny.
They got to talking. We were talking about the night before last, and they got to talking about what was the softest bird.
Oh, God. Whew. This about you never have a You remember how the Hee Haw show, how Junior Samples, he would get cracked up at the least little bit of. He'd be right in the middle of a tongue,
They're in the comedy
and
barn.
then he couldn't even tell the skit because it gets the tick.
You ever been there, Kenny?
What's that?
You ever been to the comedy barn?
Not yet.
No, I hadn't been to the comedy bar. No.
I've never been there either.
Well, let me tell Kenny something. When me and Jim come down there, we're taking you to the comedy barn, Kenny.
All right, just let me know when.
We'll even put you guys on stage and make you guys laugh a lot.
I like
Kath-
laughing.
Kathleen, you've been watching Lonesome Dove too much. You talking about that pokey?
How's your inside, bro?
All right.
You feel better?
I feel good.
Yeah, I feel good. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I feel good now. Let me sing, oh God.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, they say laughing's the best medicine anyway.
I tell you that was that was pretty funny. I've never seen you laugh that hard there, Jim.
Have you ever met Kenny yet? When's he having his meetup?
Yeah. Well, they got to talking
Sorry to hear that, William.
last night and the night before last, and they got to trying to figure out. I forget who said, maybe it was Kathleen, said she thought Beaver had the softest fur on him.
Bro, I seen him with him in a
Hey, Kenny, when you gonna have your meetup?
I'm gonna try to shoot for where it's not too hot, not too cold, but I guess probably about the middle of May or middle of April, somewhere around there like that.
I'm gonna let you know that. As you know.
Let me know. You got my email, don't you?
I know Ashley's been emailing me back and forth.
You can email that.
That'll work.
But me and him will come.
I'm gonna
put on a comedian.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it out on the. There's a YouTube meetup schedule that's been going around for other meetups, and I would like to be added to that schedule. I think Charlie Grace is the one that somebody had created a schedule for all the meetups that's happening, and I think Charlie Grace from Forever Best Friend and also her newest channel. I think she was
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. You're Diane. No, that was
Good night, everybody.
I need to try to get a hold of Mel Nettie living free zip codeless. Because she was checking on some information for me. Because like I said, I'd like to be able to invite everybody and for everybody to be able to bring their rigs and bring, whatever they have to camp with without being restricted. As far as I was gonna say somebody, um,
Well, actually, leave him alone if he's trying to cool off. You see that, Kenny? You said Charlie Grace and Marshall both had lists.
yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Uh, but like I said, I'll have to. Um, I'll have to get a hold of Melnetti Living Precept Coolers and ask her if she's had a chance to look at that campground. Because, like I said, the campground that I have that's near me, exactly, they won't take anything over 30 feet long. And some of those channels that I follow, like I was saying before, some of those channels, those RV channels, they have like 40 to 45 feet rigs. And so that would those channels wouldn't be able to come. I think I know Blaine's is 45 feet long, and I think RV Underway is 45 feet long. I don't know.
Well, Travis has got a pretty good sized rig, doesn't he?
Yeah, his rig is pretty good size. Yeah.
I don't blush very much. Hell, I made a hula hoop out of my halo.
Because some of those channels that went to the um, Mayberry meetup that I didn't, I wasn't able to go, but because I didn't have what Mayberry was wanting, I didn't have the hookups and stuff like that, and the ruling is that you have to have a self-contained um,
Shit, here we go again.
uh,
Yeah, Janice said she couldn't get her halo down. Oh my Lord. Mm-mm-mm. I think I'm in the wrong jet. Are you awake now, Fairy Dust?
Yeah, I'd like to because I know that there's going to be some that's going to be coming. Probably that's not going to have those specifics. Like Marshall and Ron Sees America and stuff like that. I don't know who all would show up really, but I'm wanting to open it to everybody. You know, uh, I don't. I don't want to eliminate nobody or, you know.
Kathleen, somebody asked me one time if I like big boobs or little boobs. And I said,
you'd be allowed to stay in a tent if the campground has tent. If the campground has tent sites, that is.
Well, a lot of places like that will let you set a camper up and set a tent up on the same site.
Cause
I wonder what Bree thinks that is I'm building. Kenny.
do what now?
I wonder what Bree thinks I'm building.
I don't know.
Or I've camped enough nights in a tent. In some places you can't carry a camper. When we take them kayaks and camp on the river, there ain't no way you carry anything, but a tent.
Yeah.
I took that one trip on the river, like 225 miles, and that was several days.
But I just thought it would. Everybody could pitch in, and that everybody could cook something up. Because I know a lot of them campers they got Blackstone grills and stuff like that, and things like that, and we could have potluck food. It'd be potluck. Because I know, like I said, having food catered that would get quite expensive. It'd be a lot cheaper just to have potluck.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, with
Every-
these crews, I don't think anybody go hungry.
Everybody pitch in, and we could just have potluck food for dinner and stuff for you know for meals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a funny feeling this crew right here ain't nobody gonna go hungry. Fair dust. Have you ever tried one of them thermocells around a tent? Them things work now. Well, take it off it. You must be my first cousin then, Cookie. I was known by that name too. I still do a tent, but like when I'm camping on my motorcycle, you can't carry all that much. But, and I hate staying in hotels and motels.
Yeah, that adds up quick.
Oh yeah, and a lot of them are just like the one you got into. They not all that damn clean. I had to go to Denver here a while back, and I spent 2 nights. One night it was like $75, and I was beat for it. And so I went ahead and took it. But man, that thing it was nasty. And the next night I stayed in a new hotel, and I think that was $225 a night.
You can't. I kind of learned that unless you book it on like one of them booking.com, like Priceline or booking.com or something like that, you can't find anything at under $100.
Mm. We Kathleen and Diane both talking. Had to be careful around them, Kenny. They turn around real fast, and they can give you two black eyes.
What's that?
I said, Kathleen and Janice was talking about big boobs. If they turned around real fast and slapped you upside the head, you'd have to get two black eyes out of that. Mm.
Wow. But yeah. Hey, Meg.
Hello, Meg.
How are you? I'll get to meet her. I'll get to meet her in about a month.
Yeah.
In March. So.
I tell you what, talking about hunting them cows. I used to do that a whole lot. It's fun to call them cows. Y'all laid up with them too, Cat. But don't strain yourself, Diane. I was talking about the cows. I say, are y'all covered up with them pretty bad around y'all's place too? Oh, coyote. Oh.
Y'all have a lot of coyotes in Texas?
Oh, yeah. Well, you're doing parts of Texas. Now in the hill country, you don't have many cows because they got sheep and goats out there, and
Yeah.
they kill a heck of them out there. They got the cyanide poison guns they put in the ground, and every bunch of sheep or goats you see has got either got a Great Pyrenees dog with them or a llama or donkey. They do y'all have any trouble with them, Kathleen? Or is most of your stuff big enough?
Ooh, negative 41 degrees in Montana.
I tell you what, they have more trouble with the hogs right now too.
That's cold. Mm.
Kenny, they tell the story, and I got a couple of buddies swear up and down they did this. They took and ran, I think it's Montana, and they're hunting that big canyon of where all those elk came down out of Yellowstone, and
Yeah, I'm
they
still listening.
winter down there.
Yeah.
They killed a big old bull elk, and about the time they killed that elk, well, there was a storm blew in, and it went to a whiteout where they couldn't even see anything, and the temperature dropped down like that, and there were several people died up there. But what they did, they cut that elk open and got inside that elk, and one of the horses, and used that for shelter, and they stayed in there till that storm got over with, and they swear up and down they did that. And I'd heard of that before. Somebody killing a buffalo or something, and that weather be that bad, just
Yeah.
cut them open and gut them and crawl inside that body cavity to stay warm.
Yeah.
I'd have to be pretty cold.
The wind chill is negative 12. Ooh. That is cold.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. Y'all, but you better be glad. Yeah, that is. I'd heard of it before, but I never talked to anybody that done it.
We still got 6 more. We still got 6 more weeks of winter left.
Normally, our weather about the middle of February will start settling out. By the end of February, it starts getting a little better. And when you hit March, normally you're through with bad weather down here. Yeah, but if you're in a whiteout snowstorm in some of that country up there, that ain't a tree within 20 miles. Yeah. You about ready for it this year, aren't you, Granny? I'll be glad when it's over. I'd rather be 100 degrees out there than like it is now.
I don't like it too hot. Now I like it. I like it about like I said. I like it about 65 to 70 year round.
That's nice.
That's pretty comfortable temperature right there.
I don't mind up to 100. when it starts getting above 100, well, then I get where I don't like it. But I'm pretty comfortable up to 100. But I welded most of my life, so I'm used to high heat.
Yeah, that's like Camp Gore 1 was saying that in her part of where she lives in Phoenix, she said that it gets to, she's used to 110, 115 degrees in her area. And where we were in Quartzsite, it was even too cold for her, like 50 and 60. Even 40s and 30s.
Well, in that desert, and that's just high desert out there, it
Yeah.
gets cold. In most deserts at night, it gets cold. Yeah, I messed around yesterday, and right before I went to bed, I was glad I stayed on here late. Right before I went to bed, well, one of them propane bottles that runs my furnace ran out. Went out there, changed it over. When I got up this morning, it was, 15 degrees in here. My brother lived in Phoenix. Like, that's where he lived when he died. And I've been out there several times. Gone to bed, Miss Kathleen. I think I'm going to follow you for too long.
Good night, Cat.
Enjoyed it.
I can't wait to meet you in person one day, Cat.
Have you got any idea what kind of business would go on if this crew that's in here right now all was at one meetup? Now you talk about laughing now.
Oh, it'd be like the Hee Haw show.
Yeah.
It'd be like the Hee Haw show with this gang here, and
Everybody get about 2 or 3 drinks in them. And
yeah.
and lock doors and windows on. It's too hot to lock them, Jed. The good part about that.
My dad told me stories one time where, of course, you can't do it much anymore, but my dad told me stories back in his day years ago. You could leave your doors unlocked and your car doors unlocked and nobody'd bother it. Nowadays you can't do that.
Up until about the last year, I still did that, Kenny.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but about the last year, it got too crazy. Cookie, we got to meet up. There's a gal that called Lost on Land. She gets on here once in a while. And she's had one for the last 3 or 4 years here in Texas. She lives up around Abilene, someplace up in that part. They call it Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
And I met a bunch of these people like, Strong's Adventures, Billy. Well,
Yeah.
I met him and Rhonda, and I met Badge and Chrome and Blind Views, Frugal Gal, C Dubs. Oh, I met a bunch of them in that thing.
Are all those people the same as they are on the screen?
Pretty well. Had yeah, that's in Texas. that I think when that is. I don't know the date on it. They had a pretty good crowd of.
You probably met the mobile traveler, didn't you?
No, I didn't meet him. He wasn't there that I know of. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you what it is, Peace Dragon. I wouldn't tell Bree a while ago.
You have to watch the other. You have to watch the other video
Yep, gotta watch the next video.
because it would spoil if he told you. It would spoil the video. And two, it might get to where some of his subscribers wouldn't watch any of his videos.
You know something, Kenny? I tried to go back and find that deal on that subscriber, and I missed something on it. You know how you showed me how to do it last night?
Yeah, how to make it subscriber mode only.
Yeah. And I went in there and I couldn't find the damn thing. That's when I found that other deal.
And if I was closer to you, I'd show it to you in person.
Oh yeah, no. They you think that's a belt buckling not belt buckling, belt polishing floor, huh, Janet? How come them cowboys wear them big belt buckles where they can get them polished? Little two stepping. Good. Come on in there, Victoria. Yeah, I've been known to do that. I think the most that I did that was back when I was rodeo. Uh, we were all in our 20s, closed many of them. Uh, well, Kenny got me there last night, and I went. I missed one. I'm missing one step. I'm gonna have to get him to do it again. We haven't had a troll tonight, have we? Oh, we had one.
You'll probably say that, and then they'll.
Yeah, they all come in.
No, we had. So, William, you ain't got your phone does not connect with YouTube or something. I'm not following that. I don't understand that. I don't understand what you're saying. You should be if it don't have YouTube the app itself, you should be able to go and download the app. But most smartphones, if it's a smartphone like what most people got anymore, whether it's Straight Talk, T-Mobile, uh, I don't know, Verizon, I don't know, all those smartphone companies, you should be able to download it no problem. Yeah, Motorola doesn't have YouTube. Cricket don't have YouTube. That's a first in my. That's a first I've ever heard.
Yeah, all you gotta do is download it. Oh, now they get the Spurs out, Kenny.
You should be. You should be able to go into the whatever Play Store you have, or just type in whatever you use on your search. Type in download YouTube on whatever type of phone it is.
I'm not touching that one very good.
Because to my knowledge, as far as all smartphone devices and things like that, you should be able to get on any internet search engine, whether it be um, whether it be Google, Siri, whatever.
Oh, talking about that boot scoot rodeo. I can walk in any joint within 100 miles of where I live. Hey, Ron, where you been?
I've seen that.
I'm gonna play my next live. Okay, Victoria, appreciate you coming in, girl. That's what I'm gonna name my next live, Kenny.
What's that?
I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh, okay.
You just wait till I am. Mm-mm. I'll be glad when summer gets here for another reason, not just a hot part. I love fruit, good fruit, not this junk they got in the store. I'll be glad when summertime gets here and peaches and plums and all that kind of stuff are fresh. Tomatoes. It sure does taste better.
Like good old homemade grown.
They do it. Do what, Kenny?
Good old, nothing like good old homegrown
Oh,
tomatoes and cucumbers and onions and oh, my kind of eating. I love stuff like that.
they got the problem. You can buy them, they look good and everything else, just don't have any taste to them. Me and that buddy of mine, Daryl, is we've got about a half acre ready to plant right now on that place I leased. You don't like that buzz, huh, Jenny? Boy, good cantaloupe's hard. Yeah, but they're not sweet. Just It's like watermelons. You get one watermelon that's just sweet as sugar, and the next one is just good. I tell you what I like. A lot of people never have tried it. You ever tried fried green tomatoes?
Oh, I love fried green tomatoes. I could actually eat those things. I could actually eat a green tomato raw. I can actually eat a green tomato raw.
I've ate them and used to when that youngest girl of mine was still at home. We one year planted a little old garden. We had 3 or 4 tomato plants that produced little old cherry tomatoes,
Yeah.
and they just covered up. And we just take a bowl and a salt shaker, a bowl with a little water in it, and a salt
Really?
shaker. Look, there he is out there, and just sit down in the garden and eat them things right off the bush.
Got it.
Uh, I tell you what, how about fried? I like fried crookneck squash. Not crookneck, but yellow squash too. Those are good.
Oh, squash. Oh man. Um, but but yeah, people said I don't see how you. People have told me said I don't see how you can eat I can actually I can go to the store and buy a regular green tomato, and I can come home, wash it, wash it off and stuff like that, cut it, make a good old green tomato sandwich.
Mm.
And that's how good. People said you're not gonna like that green tomato because it's gonna be bitter. And and I said no. I said to me, from the ones that I've had, they tasted just like a regular tomato.
Mm.
So I can eat them raw or cooked, either way. But now
I
I do not put mayo on my sandwiches. I always put mustard on mine.
it depends on what it is.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people when they eat tomato sandwiches, they usually eat mayo and tomato.
Now I'll eat salad dressing. I don't like mayo. And talking about that cookie, I like all that except the zucchini. I don't. For some reason, I just don't care too much for it. I got to doing something else last year. We had a little small garden, and I broke that dehydrator out, and those yellow squash. If you slice them things real thin, and you put them in water with lemon in it and vinegar in it, put a little salt in it, let them soak, and then pull them out, put them in that dehydrator. They make the damnedest potato chips you ever saw in your life. You can make potato chips out of potatoes like that doing that dehydrator. Man, I did squash and did some tomatoes. Boy, they were good. Dried them. You just put them in a jar, put them in the icebox. They'll last a long time. And one of my favorite things out of that garden, a lot of people don't like okra, but I do. But I love pickled okra.
Yeah, I like okra. I like. Let's see, what was it? Cookie said that he liked yellow squash, zucchini, onions, and bacon grease. Yeah, I like all that stuff that you mentioned. The
I gotta watch the egg. I can eat cooked egg, and no, I'm not a big yogurt fan.
I like yogurt, but I don't think I've ever tried just plain Greek yogurt.
Well, I'm allergic to eggs, so I've got to watch how much I eat of them. I can eat, if it's cooked, I can eat some of them. But
Oh, I love eggplant. Oh man.
you're gonna make me hungry again. Gotta get you a plate with a bunch of fried green tomatoes and fried squash on it, Kenny, and about a half a rack of barbecued ribs.
That's some good old eating there. It'll make your tongue slap your brain.
Yeah, yeah. I don't do the Bloody Mary, but I can just take a jar of them damn pickled okra and just sit there and eat them. I've got one recipe that, boy, it is really good. Well, that would leave me out.
Oh, no,
Like,
that would if plain Greek yogurt, that leaves me out on that leaves me out on that too because I don't like sour cream. Sorry, people, I'm out.
so, do you like sour cream?
No.
I don't eat it.
When I go to a Mexican restaurant or a restaurant that's into sour cream, I tell them plainly, leave the sour cream off my order.
Yeah, I don't like it. They want to put it on potatoes and everything else. I don't care.
Yeah, no way. I ain't no. Mm-mm.
I tell you what, I'm looking forward to planting that garden this year. Got so much stuff going on. A lot of people do. I know my wife, she'd put sour cream on potatoes and everything else. There were a few things she could put it in cooking that I could live with, but I didn't like it much. Uh,
So,
no.
oh, so Paul Vines is yeah. Nope.
Yeah,
Now,
read that last one, Kenny.
Tyson says yum chili beef nachos with dollop of sour cream and guacamole. Yeah, I can't.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah. That no. Mm.
It's funny how different people taste.
But now I like, as far as yogurt goes, I like the fruit flavored Greek yogurt that you can buy. It's got like berries. They got blueberry. They got strawberry. They got peach. All that stuff. But as far as plain Greek yogurt, no way, Jose. Am I touching that? I'm out.
I made a bunch of nachos today. Opened a can of chili and had some jalapenos and cheese and Put them scattered them out on the plate.
I
What's the matter, Kenny? You like nachos?
like nachos, but I don't want no sour cream on them.
Oh, I ain't no sour cream on any I make. They'll have plenty of them jalapenos on.
Now I might take some. Now depends on how that guacamole is made. I might take some with the guacamole, but
I like the guacamole for a dip. You know, on chips and stuff like that. Yeah.
but there is no way you're gonna get me to eat an avocado by itself again, because that ain't happening. I don't like avocado. No. That avocado, you might as well just to me, you might as you might as well just take a pill, stick it in your mouth, and let it dissolve without something to drink, and that's what avocado is to me.
But to me, avocado just don't have a taste to it.
Yeah, it's bitter.
It's
It's bitter.
it's what you put on. You know, now guacamole, you take and mix enough stuff up. You know, enough spices in it. It's pretty good. I don't like just avocado by itself.
No, I'm the same way. I don't like.
Funny what people like. You like cottage cheese?
No, I don't like cottage cheese. I don't even like the smell of it. No.
It just don't sound real good, but you take a slice of some a good tomato up real thin, put that cottage cheese on top of it, and a little pepper and a little salt. That's pretty good. Yeah.
I don't even like I don't even like cream cheese.
It just depends on the way it's done. I like it sometimes.
So now I will eat the flavored cream cheeses that you can buy, like the strawberry, the blueberry, the things like that. But as far as regular plain cream cheese, nope.
It's funny how people's taste is different food.
Now, like I said, now I will eat mayo in like macaroni salad, deviled eggs. I will eat a little bit of it in potato salad, but I want more mustard in my potato salad than I do mayonnaise.
Yeah, I like mustard taste salad.
But I'll eat it. I'll eat it in coleslaw. But I don't. I don't want mayo slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it caked in it. I just don't.
We take a block of that cream cheese and put it in a bowl and dump a bottle of sauce on top of it, and then take chips and dip it. And that's pretty good.
My great grandma. My great grandma tried to get me to eat cream cheese on banana bread, on banana nut bread, and I didn't. I didn't like it.
I told
So
what, man. Well, I'm not all that crazy about cream cheese. I like it sometimes. And there's some things I like.
But now I'll eat the strawberry flavored cream cheese. And I'll eat the blueberry cream cheese. Now I'll eat those flavored ones that you can buy, but I will not.
Yeah. Y'all making me hungry. I'll be making me a grilled cheese sandwich every minute. When we had that bad storm last year, I had everything I needed for that 2 weeks. The only thing I ran out of, I had all kind of food, propane, everything. I mean, I didn't miss a lick on any of it. But was bread. I ran out of bread, and I eat a lot of bread, and so I bought one of those bread makers. And
Yeah.
I got, man, you talk about you can get balls or something
Yeah.
that that fresh bread out of that bread maker's hard to beat.
Now my dad, on the other hand, he likes cottage cheese and peaches together. I've
Yeah,
seen
I hate that.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah, or pears too. My parents they'd do cottage cheese on pears.
Yeah.
Thinking about a breakfast taco?
But and like I said many times too, my dad he's a really big fan of buttermilk, and I'm not a big fan of buttermilk.
There's one time that I'll get, or 2 times really, that I'll drink buttermilk. One of them is if I've had a stomach virus or something like that, my stomach's all messed up.
Yeah.
You can drink that buttermilk and sort of put the bugs back in your stomach to make it start working like it's supposed to. Put the bacteria in your stomach. The other time, if we got on one of them jobs where we were working up one of them buildings and it's 120, 130 degrees, and you just sweated plumb out, I'd get a jar of, get a small glass of buttermilk, some salt shakers, some crackers, and just load that buttermilk up with salt. That's the only 2 times I like it. And it'll cool you off.
My dad, he can go and buy a gallon of buttermilk today,
Ugh.
and he'll have it gone by Sunday or Monday.
Mm. I've seen had people cook with it. It does. It's like biscuits or something like that, you know. It helps the taste on them biscuits. I tell you what,
I like sweet milk and bread,
you like cornbread and sweet milk.
cornbread and sweet milk, yeah, and
You put
and,
it
I,
you put it
and
in the sweet milk.
I've also put cornbread and coffee together. That's good.
I never have put it in coffee, but I'll make a loaf of cornbread, and I don't like sweet cornbread. I want it to taste like cornbread, not a muffin. But I like the regular, just plain old cornbread, and usually I'll eat what I want to eat or whatever. And then later on that night, well, I'll get a chunk of it, break it up, put it in a glass, pour milk over it, and eat it like that. I like that.
But
I've got a place here that is a Mexican restaurant, and they fix food like they really make in Mexico. It's pretty bland, but then they got all the spices and stuff that go with it. You know, you doctor it up the way you want. Man, we keep talking about food. I'm gonna have to go over there and eat. I'm getting hungry today.
Yeah, I've broke me up some cornbread muffins and some coffee and took a spoon and
I have tried that. I never have tried that.
chowed down on it. And boy, it was good. I had a good old time with it.
Hmm. Well, cornbread is
One time I had sweet cornbread one time, and I literally thought I was eating yellow cake instead of uh, cornbread, because that's what it tasted. It tasted like cake.
yeah. It's not. It don't taste right to me. But I do like the. Janet says they don't have much of it over there. The reason it's a popular here, Janet, especially in the older days, is that you just throw it in the skillet and make it. You don't have to have an oven. And they make cornbread so many ways.
Yeah, biggest thing Dad grew up on, and some of my other families grew up on was cornbread, soup, beans, and fried taters.
Yep.
That's some good old country eating right there.
I tell you what, it's still hard to beat a chicken fried steak with cream gravy and potatoes on the side.
And the biggest thing they had for breakfast was biscuits and good old biscuits and gravy.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
I still do that.
Good eating.
You know, that's something I'll make gravy today and it'll be perfect. I'll make it tomorrow and I can't get it to work at all. Well, I finally started buying. They got packages that you can make all kind of gravy with. I got to use those instead of doing it with the grease. But I'll take them biscuits. Kenny, you talking about that biscuits and gravy? Get
Yeah.
them thick biscuits, cook them, and then bust them open and put them back in the oven for a minute. Let the inside of it get done real well. And then pour that biscuit over.
Mm. Man,
I have,
you're making me hungry, brother.
they, I haven't thought about sawmeal gravy in a long time. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Sawmeal gravy here is,
I also like me some good old fried taters and onions.
yeah, let's go. I wish we was a little closer. We could do that. The only trouble is I make a pan of cornbread and I make it like it's lunch. Hell, I'll eat the whole damn thing before that night. Damn, I read that the wrong way, Paradust. I was getting plumb excited.
What's it? Pick you all up. I meant.
Yeah, you're gonna take us to all night. Pick us up and keep us all night.
Peace Dragon says try hot honey with extra red peppers and mix it onto your chocolate chip pancakes made with coconut milk. I don't know.
As you go, Tell you what, I want pancakes plain. I don't want all the junk in them. And I'd really rather have waffles than I had pancakes. Yeah, you got to have a jalapeno. I love good waffles. And every one of us gonna go to the kitchen when we hang this thing up. Can you can you imagine? You know, potatoes are not native to the United States. You know, they were imported from Ireland, I think. But can you imagine not having any potatoes here?
Of course, I know with the potatoes and bread and stuff like that, that's not good for a diabetic.
No. You gotta
That's one of the reasons why we don't eat a whole lot of it here at the house. Is because Dad's a diabetic, and I have to be very careful to not cause myself to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to take care of it.
Yeah. I'm not diabetic, thankfully, but I have to be careful.
Yeah. Cookie, I was on a trip, and I come up through Idaho, and they were plowing them potatoes up and just going in there, front end loaders, loading them in dump trucks. They were putting them in concrete houses to let them age. We got a couple of those things and baked them, just regular baked potatoes, just put butter on them. Those potatoes, fresh out of the ground, they never had been set up anywhere. It's different than any potato you ever put in your mouth. I mean, you talk about it.
Yeah. The thing of it is, Paradise, the only way I'll eat sweet potatoes is if they're in sweet potato pie, or like a sweet potato or like a sweet potato casserole like. But as far as just plain sweet potatoes on the side or something like that, I will not touch them because I do not like them.
I'm not crazy about sweet potatoes. I'll eat one.
Now, my aunt.
Oh, my Glenn.
Where am I, Glenn? Now, my aunt used to make some sweet potatoes and apples and cinnamon cooked together. Now, I'll eat them that way. But I won't eat just plain sweet potatoes by themselves or uh um or yams. I won't eat yams either.
Well, you know, sweet potatoes are not native either. They come out of South America. You know, they're not native to the United States.
Oh, they're not?
And okra is not native. Okra come from Africa. A lot of that stuff is not native.
Yeah.
That's when all the Irish came over to the United States. They lived off those potatoes as a staple, and they got some kind of virus in them, and they had a potato famine. They couldn't raise any. They were starving to death. No, I don't care for that. Uh, like I say, pancakes, I just want them plain. I don't want
Uh,
nothing on but butter and syrup. That's it. And most of the time I eat waffles. I don't want to eat. Oh, they're a yam from South America.
now I will eat. I will say I will eat a squash potato, which is sweet potato and a squash cooked together. I will eat that because storyteller Donnie Wheeler around Thanksgiving, um, he cooked a mixture of squash and sweet potato together, and that actually turned out pretty good.
That's the only way I like sweet potatoes. If it's mashed, you bake it, you mash it up, put a lot of butter in it, and I like to put cinnamon on it. Yeah, I don't like cold food. And I like French toast. I'll do that once in a while. But I'm weird about that. All I want is maple syrup on it. I don't want strawberries or whipped cream or fruit or on the waffles or any of it. Yeah, and it's like right now, it's hard though. You can buy them in a store, but they don't taste. And there's not many veggies. I like a good salad.
And the only salad dressing I will eat is Italian.
Really?
I will not eat any other. I will eat balsamic vinaigrette, or I will eat Italian salad dressing, or I will eat vinegar and oil. But as far as any of those others, I will not touch a salad dressing.
I'll eat ranch and vinegar and oil. Those are my two. If it's summertime and I'm hot, I like the vinegar and oil. But I love a good salad. Did you know that used to in Europe, most of your tomato varieties come out of Europe, and they wouldn't eat tomatoes over there. They thought they were poison. They, I don't know what caused that, but they, oh no, now that's the one I'd have to pass on. I do not like lamb.
Oh, you don't like lamb meat?
Mm.
Oh, I love it.
And maybe I haven't had it cooked right. The only time when I was in the service, my best friend got married, and we went up north, Minnesota, to where he was from, and I was the best man in his wedding. And his mama fixed a leg of lamb, and I'd heard of that all my life. And I tried it, and man, it's just all I could do. I hated it. And
Yeah.
so, and like I say, maybe it's just it wasn't cooked right. I don't know. I never have tried it. Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
Janet.
speaking of salad, I had a good old salad yesterday. I had it was a it had it had cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese.
Yeah.
It had boiled eggs in it, and it had some chicken, bacon bits, ham bits, I think it was. And it was good. And I had my Italian dressing on it. So.
We got a place here called the Golden Corral, and it's sort of a buffet type. I'm not too crazy about their beef, and so they got a salad bar and fruit bar out of this world. I just go in there and look on salad, and I'm happy. And I like sunflower seeds on it, and broccoli and bell peppers. I like a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, I like mine with all the works except for black olives. I'm not too crazy for black olives.
Hmm. Well, I come down there, you have to cook me something that's right then, Janet. I never have had any up here. Do they have good salad bar there? If it does, why what? He's great. I'm sure there's ways to do it, but I just never have been around anybody that knows what the hell they're doing. I guess. Now I like a burrito. Go, that's good. Oh no, I like most meats. I just do not like lamb. But yeah, there's well up north they eat a lot of mutton, and I, do you like the goat or do you ever eat that?
Oh, I love goat and I love lamb.
Very does when I'm traveling. If I'd have got to go to Quartzsite this night before, I would have took about a 10 or 12 chicken legs, and no, I just don't like it.
Chocolate covered lamb? I don't know about that now. That don't even sound appetizing to me.
I'm not a but no, fairy dust. If I go on a big trip, I'll put a cooler in my truck and I'll fry up maybe a dozen or 18 chicken legs, put them in that cooler, and get a chunk of cheese and put in that cooler, and a loaf of bread and a salt shaker. And instead of stopping and eating in those greasy spoons when you're traveling, I just reach in there and get one of them chicken legs and a little cheese and a little bread, and just chew on that. And I've done roast beef the same way, or brisket, where you slice it real thin and make sandwiches out of it.
No way.
What, brisket? You don't like brisket?
I like brisket, but I'm talking about like peace dragon here. There's no way I'm gonna try it. No. Mm-mm.
What are you
Not,
talking
not chocolate covered lamb. No.
about?
That don't even sound appetizing. Ugh.
That's one thing I like. This there used to be a place down at Eagle Pass in Mexico, and I'd go down there. They had what they call a sportsman's platter, and it'd be a shoulder of cabrito, about 5 or 6 frog legs, a couple, 2 or 3 quail, and a big salad all on a plate. Hurt
There is no way. You can have my share for the ones that like it.
you like frog leg, Kenny?
Oh, I love frog legs. I like frog legs. I like crab legs.
Like women leg?
Oh god. I'm not touching that one.
Breathe, Kenny. Oh, quail is good meat. It just like them.
Now I have had I've had pickled quail eggs. I just did a video here not too long ago on those. Pickled quail eggs.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
My favorite bird to eat is when I go to Colorado. They got them grouse up there, and they're like a king size quail. They're and you talk about good. They, I'm not too crazy about rabbit, and I ain't crazy about ducks. But now, Bambi, you catch hell. I'd rather have deer meat than I had beef.
I've not had I've not had I've had duck, and to me it tastes like chicken. We baked it in the oven and then got the and baked it, like like a turkey, and stuff. And it turned out pretty good. Now, I like it. Now we bought some duck one time. We I can't remember what it was, but it had cooked that it had cooked down to nothing, and it had like a fishy taste, and it wasn't that good.
Shannon, deer meat is not gamey if you take care of it right. Now, darn. But now there's a lot of people I won't eat their deer meat because they don't take care of it right, and it's got that gamey taste to it. I don't like that. Or if I can smell it cooking, uh, but mine, the way I do it doesn't have a wild taste. I haven't since I've been single. I used to kill 5 deer a year, and I had my grinders and all that stuff. I take care of them, take care of them myself. We'd eat them 5 deer in a year. But those grouse I was talking about, though, man, you can just take them things, put a little pepper on the outside of them, and a little bit of butter, roast them. Woo!
But yeah,
Yeah, I've had deer and I've had bear, sort of partial to beaver, and quail, squirrel. Oh, sometime I'll tell you about it. I like some stuff that you would dream of. It wasn't by choice. It was just had to. You're hungry enough, you'll eat damn near anything. Well, a duck, all the duck I ever ate, the ducks from up north and flying down all the way down here, 2,000 miles, and they're eating rice and oats and stuff like that, a lot of mud, and that's just what they taste like. Get them down here and cook them. They taste like you bite into a chunk of mud. What are you talking about, Janet? Take it in on you. I've had people at my house, and we'd have like chicken fried steak, beef cut up, battered and everything. And I'd put deer and beef same damn platter, and they'd be bragging on it. Just they couldn't tell the difference. But again, fix it. Cookie, enjoyed you coming in, man.
Have a good one, Cookie.
I'm spoiled of fried food, and I try not to eat too much. There's fried food just hard to beat the taste. And you talking about them wings a while ago? That's the funniest thing in the world. Used to, you could buy wings cheaper than any other piece of chicken. I mean, they'd nearly give them. Now, since the barbecued wings, hot wings got started, now that's the most expensive chicken you can buy. Crazy.
I wish I could find some beef tongue.
That's the one I never had tried. Well, hello, Bill. I didn't see you sneak in.
I found it one time at my local Food City. You don't have Food City in your area, do you, Ron?
Do what?
Do you have a Food City in your area?
No,
I found it one time at my local Food City, and I hadn't been able to find it since.
There's we got some individual meat markets down here that you get that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't care for that either. I tell you what, I will eat every once in a while, and I won't eat it in a restaurant or eat what most people fix. My mom could fix uh, like liver and onions, and with a brown gravy on it, that would just melt in your mouth. I've never tasted any liver that tasted good anywhere else. I don't know what you do different. But do that, make white rice, and put that gravy over it. Ooh.
I like some good old livers and onions, and I even like chicken gizzards and chicken hearts.
I like the lizards. I like the livers and the gizzards on chicken.
I'll even eat I'll even eat the the fat back meat that you can get that most people put in their beans or whatever to flavor their beans or whatever. I can cook that stuff up and just eat it by itself.
I never have ate it just by itself. You know, everybody's got their favorite meat. A lot of it between your ears. And all right, take it easy, William. But 99% of what makes food taste good is knowing how to cook. So you take the same thing, have three people cook it, two of them can't eat. That buddy of mine, I always tease him. We go fishing or something, and he loves to cook, and I like to eat, so we get along pretty good on them hunting trips. I'd tell him, I say, if you was so damn ugly and you're such a good cook, I'd marry you. You don't know what to think about that.
Good night, William.
Hmm. My dad loved it. I never have tried the beef. I tried the brains one time. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I like pork liver, beef liver.
I don't know if I'd eat pork liver. Ooh. Like I say, it's hard to beat a chicken fried steak. In different locales, I get so tickled in different parts of the country. They spice stuff so much different and, cook it different. Up there when I was in Indiana, everything they cook up there is sweet. I mean, just anything you bite into has got a sweet. And I guess they need it in that cold weather. I don't know. I don't. I think the further south you get, the saltier and the more sour people like. Hey, I'm sorry. What's the difference, Barry? Uh, yeah, and it depends on what part of the country you're at too. Yeah. Well, the chicken pie steak I'm talking about is beef too. Both of them here in Texas are beef. I can't believe Billy ain't chiming in on this. Well, he likes to cook. The only reason I cook, stay alive. I do not like to cook. But you can just eat in a damn restaurant so much you get sick of it. I'll cook for a while and then I'll quit for a while. Yeah, that's a whole different world over there than Texas.
So you don't like to cook at all?
Do what?
You don't like to cook at all?
I don't enjoy it. You know, a lot of people like to cook. I don't. I just cook because I get tired of eating junk.
Yeah.
But the fairy dust here in this part of the country, that's the same damn thing. Country fried steak or chicken fried steak. All it is, they're talking about the batter on the outside. They're both beef. Well, you know, unless you eat leftovers, it's hard to cook for one person. You know, it just, and I'm pretty bad about eating leftovers. I don't mind doing it.
You don't like eating leftovers?
I say, yeah, I don't mind eating leftovers. I'll eat them.
Yeah.
But like if I make a big pot of spaghetti, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Well, that's about four. A big pot's about 4, maybe 5 meals. You know, so you gotta put it in the baggie and freeze it or something. And
Yeah. Well, the thing too is it's expensive to eat out all the time too.
but you know, for a single person, sometimes it's just the cheapest cooking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, sometimes you know, just for one person. If you got 2 people eating, it's not. But
Yeah. Well, I know for me and my dad, you know, if we go out to eat somewhere,
oh,
there's hardly a fast food restaurant that you're not going to spend at least $20 at.
but you know, used to fast food places were cheap. They're not cheap anymore.
Yeah.
That's about the same way here, Fred. You can pretty well find what you in any town that's got inside. I don't like Asian food. Let's cut that out. Or Chinese food. I'm not in any of those. I'm sort of meat and potatoes. I take a notion that every once in a while, Cracker Barrel is. I enjoy eating in there. They've got some pretty good stuff. And then the other places that I'll eat is IHOP because that's one of the few places that got waffles. Surprisingly, they got good hamburgers, bacon burgers, and all that. Folks, we done messed around and it's damn near 2:30 again.
Yeah.
I believe I'm on.
It's near 3:30 where I'm at.
I'm gonna shut it down. I sure have enjoyed everybody's company. Everybody came in. I appreciate it. We'll do it again.
I take it your next show will be around Sunday night.
Yeah, I won't be on tomorrow night or not late. Kind of G company.
Yeah. Now you gotta remember, Amy usually. I don't know if Amy's gonna go live this Sunday or not. She goes live from 11 to 12 usually.
You talking about
Sometimes
tomorrow?
she does an hour and a half.
Talking about tomorrow night?
On Sunday.
Yeah.
It's already
But tomorrow's Saturday, or today's Saturday.
today's Saturday. Yeah, it's
What?
already.
I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah.
Be on. He was on Saturday night. Well, she's not. It's not midnight out there yet, is it? It's fixing. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I enjoyed everything, and y'all have a good night. Be good.
Bye. Good night, everybody.